Welcome back to the Tahoe Outdoor Show. We've brought it inside to Sports LTD, where we're giving you a cheaper option to a snowmobile getting in the backcountry, because let's face it, not everybody can afford a snowmobile. They're pretty expensive, so let's talk about some of this stuff. First things first though, getting into the backcountry is
taking a safety class for Avalanche in snow safety and wilderness survival, you guys. Go to the college, go to Kirkwood, go to Sierra at Tahoe, sign up for a class and take it before you start going out into the backcountry.
Yeah, before you start spending any money whatsoever.
Before you buy gear.
And be aware of your surroundings. So once you have that done, let's talk about some safety equipment that everybody needs in their backpacks.
So this is the basic equipment that you have to pick up for snow and avalanche safety. First thing first is a shovel. You want to have a good shovel that is strong and packable, not too big, but definitely big enough so you can move a lot of snow at once.
Yep.
Second is a pair of collapsible hiking poles with a large basket.
Yep.
This way the poles can fold up small when you're not using them, or they can be used as certain things like to make a sled, a stretcher, a shelter, something like that. Gotta have the beacon.
Yep.
You have lots of choices now. The technology is getting less expensive and a lot safer for us to use and easier for us to use.
Yep.
So there's lots of reasons to pick up a new beacon actually.
Yep.
The biggest thing going on with the beacons now is they actually look in more than one direction.
Right.
So they have an up and down and a horizontal plane they look
Helping
at.
out with, it almost cuts the time down in half.
In half, pretty much. And it's easier, it's actually easier to find a beacon buried in the snow with them now too.
Right, right.
At least I
right.
think it is.
And one of the lessons you'll learn in the education classes, let's move down the line here on the table.
The probe.
Yep.
There are different sizes in probes. You pretty much want a long one for your first probe to be pulled out of your backpack. Then your backup probe is going to be a lighter weight, a little shorter probe usually.
And this is a special backpack, not just any backpack here. You've got the tank in here. Talk about the tank and how this will save your life.
This has an air bladder system in it, which will expand out when you pull the trigger right here.
Yep.
You guys can see this trigger right here.
Yep.
You pull down on this, and there's an airbag that will come out, deploy around your head. The idea of that is to keep you on top of the snow.
Right.
It's not to prevent you from getting buried 100% or protect you from objects, but it will keep you up on top of the snow so you have a better chance of being found quicker.
Yeah, so we've got the safety measures in place. Always have to have a flashlight as well, a headlamp. That's a must. You've got some heating blankets, a tarp, yeah.
A shelter with
right,
you too.
Right. So those are the safety barriers. Now let's talk about the fun stuff, the skins.
Skins out here in the West, we pretty much like to use one skin. We like a nylon skin, not a natural hair skin.
Right, right.
We find that the hairs last longer with our coarse snow and our dirty snow. And that the snow doesn't cake on the skins nearly as well.
The old Sierra cement.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah.
So the Ascension skin from Black Diamond is everyone's favorite here.
Nice.
They're cut to fit to your ski and they're bought by size.
Okay, perfect. And let's go over some boots real quick. You've got the hike and ride function right here on this model with the plastic, the rubber sole. Yeah.
Yep. So what's happened now is the industry is blowing up in ski boots for backcountry. These are actual backcountry specific boots. They're not what we call a crossbreed or a cross boot or a hybrid boot. They're light enough and they're touring boots.
Super light. Yeah.
They are made to where you can put an alpine lug on them now to ski.
Alrighty, that's a wrap. We've got you decked out with some hard goods and staying safe out there in the backcountry. Anything else you want to share with the viewers out there, Jacob?
Well, I definitely want to invite you guys to come into the store and check out our backcountry equipment. We have some of the most experienced staff in the backcountry. They enjoy the backcountry and they do use this equipment, and they can definitely give you some of the best advice that we can offer to you guys.
Live and breathe it here at Sports LTD.
We
Thanks
do.
a lot.
Thank you, Mike.
You're watching the Tahoe Outdoor Show. We'll be back.